Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from the bank. Kadarius Toney now to return it. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. And his first pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on first. He's up again. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Najee Harris, the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Chris Boswell for the point after. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they had that one contained right at the line. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Steelers will take over possession. New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing now on first down, Allen. He puts some juice on it deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. Going right side, Harris with it. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And that makes it second and goal.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Running left is Harris. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 12-point game in the first. Najee Harris, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, first and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
We'll have him gain about a handful there. That was Tyree Wilson in on the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Oh, he makes the catch. Impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on third down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. give to Harris. Brushes him off with ease. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, you get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
First down throw for Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Racing down the left side. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers threatening to run away with it already. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Second and 10 now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing third and long. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. From the gun, a run for Henry. Runs into traffic and hits a wall, no gain. Harrison Smith in on the stop. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, third down coming up.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll need something big here to start out. It's third and long. Lamar now from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Kadarius Toney deep to return. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So no return on that punt. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. Breaks the tackle, still going. He's got room to roam here. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score is getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop it.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers running away with it in the second quarter. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Jackson throwing here. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They go play fake with Jackson. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. No return on that punt. And that is where they'll start the next drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, they go with Harris. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. They send a receiver in motion right. Harris once more. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Harrison Smith in on the stop.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens got a long way to go and a short time to get there. 1st down, here's Lamar. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Jackson looking to throw. Into a crowd and, intercepted! Harrison Smith with the INT.
You know, Kate, so often they say that defense is just reactionary. They're just reacting to what the offense is doing. But I'll tell you what, when you got a defensive call like that, the right personnel, nickel coverage, right, the right defensive plan, it plays such a huge role in helping take the ball away.
A give left side. Here's Harris. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
This is Harris on 2nd down. Into the secondary past the 40. And finally stopped at the 34. The Steelers calling their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
So all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Dicker connects there. And the lead continues to grow and grow. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Now Boswell on to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Handoff headed right to Henry. They'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's brought down for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Jackson now on 3rd. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Steelers first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Staying on the ground with Harris. Has a big hole left. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. It's a gain of 12 there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. A handoff for Harris, running right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down. Trying to get it with the option. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. Run play only gets back to the line, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Lamar. Flush down now to his left. He's going to keep it this time. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 48. That's taken in by Henry. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Now Jackson on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Lays out left side and gets it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Only one quarter. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again following the sack. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
This one's caught. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens putting up points in a game decided. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. All right, now another opportunity to convert this 2-point try. Jackson's throwing for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. You know what? Good for them then. This one's pretty out of hand, but hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points before heading home today.
How do you eat an elephant, Kate?
Ooh, I love that one. One bite at a time.
1 2-point conversion at a time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you could do on your side is just keep on digging and keep on eating bite by bite.
And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They give to Harris from the gun. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And they get this down to the 28. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10, give to Harris. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
It's Allen out of the pistol. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target to make a play on it.
A 3rd down run with Harris. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Give him only 3, and that brings up 4th down and 8. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Dicker connects there. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Return starts at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So 2nd down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he'll manage to get this one down to the 27. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Man in motion, headed right. 2nd down here, another give to Harris. And he's going to take this down inside the 25 before being stopped. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Steelers approaching win number 7 on the year. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They'll try to run it with Harris. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Running behind center with Harris. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. This is Harris. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They give now to Najee. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they're able to...